Alright, Tesla shares are exploding today, up more than 4% as I record this video. But could this be the start of a true reversal? I mean, it is a good pattern. It is not great. It is good, but it might do the trick. So let's analyze this situation more carefully over here. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan. It is a pleasure to see you guys over here. And yes, Tesla is exploding today. It is going up more than 4%, while the indices, well, the indices are looking quite weak, right? We see SPY stabilizing. It is not doing anything meaningful. QQQ, it is also stabilizing. We see very small candlestick patterns in the past few days. So apparently the market, it is not strong enough to keep going up, to maintain the bullish momentum, but there is no particular reason to reverse the bullish bias yet. So we see some stabilization, right? And most stocks in this scenario would stabilize as well, of course, except for Tesla, which is just exploding today. Tesla is on the verge of materializing a bottom signal, of confirming the bottom signal we described yesterday, and it is about to trigger the bullish thesis we also described yesterday, meaning that if Tesla confirms the bottom signal we mentioned, it could go up as high as $220 again. What's the problem? The problem is that our bullish thesis wasn't confirmed yet. We gotta wait for confirmation. Now you may say, Nathan, but today we are going up nicely, right? Yes, we are going up nicely. However, this candlestick pattern is not that good. I mean, it is good. It is going up roughly 4%, but the size of the shadow above the candlestick's body suggests some weakness, okay? I know we are going up sharply, but the price action wise, we are showing weakness right after reaching the 21 EMA on the daily chart, the exponential moving average, which is acting as a resistance level for us. So as far as I know, this could be even a top signal. If Tesla loses today's low, this could be even a top signal in spite of the bullish reaction seen today. So we gotta be extremely careful. Tesla is making some promising bullish reactions in the past few days, but today's reaction is quite disappointing, all right? We gotta see more confirmation. We gotta wait for more signals. Right now, it is good. It is very good to see Tesla breaking the 175. It is quite good to see that Tesla is also trying to trigger an inverse head and shoulders, right? Something like an inverse head and shoulders. But bear in mind that Tesla also triggered an inverted head and shoulders over here in February this year, right? And just like in February this year, we did trigger a bullish pivot point. We made a very good bullish reaction, closing above the 21 EMA on February 15 over here, triggering this inverted head and shoulders chart pattern. However, this movement was completely rejected. The bullish thesis was completely frustrated over here. We couldn't even close the gap around the 206. And again, bear in mind that this reaction on February 15 was even better than the reaction seen today. So we gotta be extremely careful seeing such bullish reactions, because Tesla is still very bearish. Mid-term speaking, we are still very bearish. Now, Nathan, what could possibly reject this possibility of a bottom signal on Tesla? Well, we gotta reject the inverted head and shoulders bullish thesis, meaning we gotta lose the $166 again. By losing this, the previous support level, then Tesla is gonna reject the idea of higher highs, higher lows, and that it is gonna completely destroy the bullish chart structure seen over here, okay? It is gonna completely reject any possibility of a bottom signal. 166, that's now our major support level, mid-term speaking. Now, we gotta wait for confirmation. It is a promising signal. Yes, it is. It is not that good, but it is a promising signal. We gotta wait for confirmation in order for our bullish thesis to materialize. All right. Now, regarding Nvidia, it is making a bottom signal. I'm so sorry, a top signal right here today. It is trying to make a top signal. However, when we analyze the 1-hour chart, for instance, we see that Nvidia is still making higher highs, higher lows, trading above the 21 EMA. As far as I know, this is just another pullback, just like it has been doing over here in the past few days, in order to materialize another bullish leg. If you ask me, Nvidia has everything to break the previous all-time high around $974 over here, all right? So it has simply everything to break the previous resistance level. What Nvidia, guys, what could possibly reverse the bullish bias here on Nvidia? We gotta lose the $841, the previous support level. That's our major support level. That's the technical key point that could make Nvidia reverse the bullish bias over here and trigger a sharper correction, possibly on the weekly chart over here. On the bright side, the 21 EMA on the weekly chart is approaching the $700 right now. So either way, even if we see a pullback on Nvidia, the bullish bias would still persist, most likely, of course. Now, it all depends, guys, it all depends on how the indices are going to react from here. If we see QQQ rejecting the possibility of a top signal, breaking the previous all-time high at $448 over here, then okay, then I believe Nvidia is going to just continue the bullish bias, just like QQQ is doing, right? Because QQQ is also making higher highs, higher lows over here, as we can clearly see. And by breaking the previous top level, again, $448, we are going to materialize a very nice bullish continuation. And in this scenario, Nvidia would probably continue its own bullish bias as well. Now, this is true for Nvidia, but this is not necessarily applicable for Tesla over here. Tesla is making a quite annoying bearish reaction intraday speaking, but we gotta remember that Tesla is turning bullish on the 1-hour chart. Any pullback to the 21 EMA, which by the way is very close to the 175 again, any pullback to this area should be considered just as another harmless pullback in a bull trend, and that this could make the bullish bias persist over here. But again, we gotta wait for the materialization of the bottom signal we described yesterday in order to convince me that yes, Tesla right now is going to bounce, it is going to start another rally, and we're gonna see Tesla breaking the $200 next. Today's reaction is quite problematic when we compare to February 15th over here. Well, it is way weaker, and in February 15 we saw this bullish reaction getting frustrated. So the odds are not as high as before, but there is still a hope. Oh, and by the way, I already warned our members, the members of our Telegram channel, about this situation. We are looking at this very carefully, and if you do need help, if you want to have access to amazing sophisticated trading strategies that can beat the market, we can beat the market, we can beat Tesla's own performance through our own active management strategy. If you do want to have access to that, join our Telegram channel for a stress-free trading methodology. Join us over there, 7 days free trial, all right? You have nothing to lose. So let's see, all right? Today, Tesla is shining more than any other stock over here. It is our star today. It is going up. We see only one green stock, really green stock over here, right? And this one is Tesla. Let's see if this reaction will reverse this bearish bias over here. I'm gonna stay here every single day, guys, so consider subscribing this channel if you're new around here, and click the like button to support me as well. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.